I couldn't fucking resist, you know what I mean? Cheers, everybody. My dog still wants to fuck these things up right here. These are the copy versions, the cheap ones. You know what I mean? Anyways, what's up, everybody? What's up, all two of you? Another day in paradise. I was listening to my dad's radio show, which I'll play a little bit of for you guys. It's weird how you sound a lot like your dad. Well, I got some music. I tried to stay away from the record store, but they were open on Christmas Eve, and I told them really you had to be open on Christmas Eve. It sucked me in. Well, let's start with what I got a few days ago. Buckethead on vinyl. Never seen Buckethead on vinyl. You don't even see it on CD rarely, so it's one of his Prime Slunk Scene. Great album. Cool sleeve, and it came on green vinyl. Oh yeah, sounds really good too. It is an import. My local spot had a few of them, so had to swoop it up. Was that I did. This iconic album has a song "Soothsayer" on here, which he plays pretty much at every show. It's in B minor. No one gives a shit. All right. A C sharp major. No. All right, let me turn this shit down. Don't want to get sued by Sabbath. So I got a couple other goodies for Christmas. This is what I got gifted to me. Like I had got an original copy of this I found for $8. The last song on the second side skips, and it's like a over and over type of skip. And so I got this one from Acoustic Sound, and I guess it's put out by Speaker's Corner. Anyways, it sounds good. The original cover I have does look better, though. I'll show you what I'm... Shit, what I might even do, I might throw this new one in this original cover, because I feel like this original cover, just look at the coloration. Here's the original. Look at that. It's like... They put a little more filter on this one, and then the back is just a more blue, a darker blue on the original. I mean, which is not surprising, but sometimes the stuff from Acoustic Sounds, the website, sometimes you get the album cover and it's better than the... not in this scenario. Still really good, though, for a reissue. Sounds really good. I used to do this thing when I would check out records, where I would feel the edge and rate it on a 1 to 10, because I really like it when they cut it super smooth, or if I guess they cut it and they buff it out. I have no idea. This one gets like a 6.3. Not that smooth. It was like sandpaper about here, and this doesn't even feel even. Even has a little wobble, but I don't give a shit as long as it plays. I used to care about the wobbles a little bit more. Like I said, it's just a tiny. But like, yeah. What did I say, 6.3? But it sounds killer. It's cool they did everything the same color as the original one on the little center spot. But definitely worth getting. But if you can get your hands on an original one, do it. I would prefer it. I'm going to try to find a... So... Look like the back was. This one is just kind of folded funky. But it's cool. It sounds killer. There's a song on the second side. I really listened to the second side. I just haven't listened to this album a bunch yet. No, listened to the second side today, and I was like, gosh damn. I guess Sorcery. Yeah, Sorcery, Song of Her, and East of the Sun. Anyway, it's got Keith Jarrett on piano, Charles Lloyd on tenor, sax, and flute, Cecil McBee on bass, and Jack J. Jeanette on drums. I mean, it's just rad that they were all together in Monterey, so you've heard me ramble on about this one a little bit. And the only reason I had heard a few people put this in the category of top 100 albums, like Michael Fremer. But because I was born in Monterey, I was like, all right, what's up? You gotta check it out. Scored this for $2. Some Roy Clark. You just can't. It looked like it was really good condition. It looks like this might be a live one. No, it's in the studio. Okay. Looking over at any of these musicians, I'm sure they're all badass ones, but none of the names I recognize, unfortunately, for myself. But for $2, before people realize, yeah, he's badass and start swooping up his shit and it goes up in price. I wanted to get a good... One Christmas I got Bobby Hutcherson. I got this album. It was my first tone put, or my second tone put, but it just sounded killer. I was like, made me realize how good the tone put, some of the tone, if you like the music on it, they just sound killer. And then, so I was like, this year I want to try to recreate that magic, and it didn't happen. I got close. That Charles Lloyd, I should have just left it at that, because I got that for a gift. But no, I tried to push it. So when I went to the record store, they had this. I gotta get some more. I've only listened to it twice, of course. I can't be too critical yet. The opening track's rad. Super good. This morning I was not vibing the B-side as much as I felt like I was yesterday. And they bumped the price up on these $5 or $4. So we'll see if it stays in the collection. It's rare that I get something that I don't like. So we'll see what happens with it. But good quality. This one, let's feel the edges on it. Now, let me just give you guys a better view of it so you can see what it looks like on this side. So this time I didn't do a whole picture of the band, but the band picture, really cool album cover. I mean, it's a great album. And then they did, instead of doing this time they had the pictures on a separate sheet. Which is, I mean, it's cool either way. Oh man, such a great change right here on the song. Oh, I forgot about this. This guy. A lot nicer than the other one. It's real rough right here though. Anyway, 7.1. So, it's got Billy Higgins, Walter Booker, Sonny Red, and Cedar Walton, Walter Booker. Unfortunately, again, I don't recognize any of these names. Nope. Come here. Come here. Let me get my dog in here. Come on. She's gonna try to. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Hey. Come on. All right. So we'll see what happens. Let's do this a little bit more. That Bobby Hutcherson album, Oblique, that is fire. That album, it's one of my favorite albums in the jazz realm, especially out of the Tone Poet collection. And I did try to keep. I got probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 or 12 of the Tone Poet ones. I wasn't trying to. If I really had, I mean, it had to be really catchy for my ears. But it's got Herbie. This one has Herbie Hancock, so I'm a huge fan of him. But I love Bobby Hutcherson with vibraphones. So definitely highly recommend this one. To just listen to it. I mean, you don't have to get the vinyl, even if you're just a listener. So you guys are doomed. I brought the rest of the coffee in here with me. So let's put some more music on. So you know what? Let's see, what should I put on for you guys? Let's put on this Buckethead so you can hear the first opening track. This is Volume 4, Sabbath, you were hearing. An album I got for Christmas a long time ago, so it still reminds me of Christmas. Sabbath in general, just holiday music. Alright, so this is the import on colored vinyl. I was surprised. Sometimes these imports are kind of not the best quality. This one, the edges are real smooth. Cool color. And it doesn't have too much surface noise. It's got a little bit of surface noise, but only if you crank it up really loud. Buckethead albums, so get on the 5. Alright, we'll bring it down a little bit. Yeah, way back in 2000, I can remember it like yesterday. I was at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz seeing Pennywise, the punk band, not the clown. And walking out of the show, I seen there was a small, not a big poster, but you know, like those 11 by 17 poster. Actually, it might have been a bigger poster. Anyways, it was Buckethead gonna play there February 24th. I can remember the freaking date. And now it's like I hadn't seen Buckethead yet, so I was like, you know what? Let's go see what this dude's about. I play guitar. And what I had known about him was because some of my friends had seen him open up for Primus when he went on that, like, back in the late 90s. So, and I heard this guy play guitar with a mask. At the time, being a young person, when I heard that, I was like, man, it seems like a lot of smoke and mirrors to get your point across. But that was me just thinking about it. I hadn't heard his music yet. So that was me just being young and maybe a little bit judgmental. Just from what I had heard. So finally, 7 years later, I'm like, fuck, I should go see this dude. Because a lot of people are like, you know, he's really bad, he's really good. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck, I gotta. So before, like a week before I went to go see, before the show, I was able to find one CD at Warehouse Records, which I'm glad I got. The record, that album sounds killer, but it's worth some money now because it's just so kind of, I guess they didn't print a lot of the CDs. But I got Buckethead Land, the first one. And I was like, me and my friends are like fucking taking bong rips, listening to this shit. We're all like Joe Satriani nerds, Steve Vai nerds. We're just guitar nerds. We hadn't really gone down the Buckethead rabbit hole, but we were like, fuck, this dude's shredding right here on this album. And we were like stoked. So it came time. We see him, and it was cool because he was playing with a band, which I didn't know that was kind of rare. He usually plays just with backing tracks. Hey, what's up, Beetle? Oh, Brandon, what's up, bro? I didn't see. Hey, sorry guys, I didn't see the comments right now. Christopher, hello, Chris. Christopher, hey, man. Merry Christmas, everybody. But appreciate you guys for watching. But yeah, we get into the Buckethead show, and he just fucking. I mean, it was a really good show. He played with the band and stuff, and he did like a whole like hour set with the band, and then he played like another like 40 minutes with his backing tracks. Cheddar face, right on, brother. And so we all became instant fans. We didn't, and so I'd seen him probably like 5 times altogether. So I got a good stack of his CDs actually. Like a really cool one's called Albino Slug. That CD was going for like $300 on eBay because like, I guess they didn't. Again, he just puts out so much albums. He doesn't make a lot of some of his new ones. Really just depends on how long until the next record he's making, I think. But the cool thing is, I got some actual stuff personalized from Buckethead. So this album's like goes for about $300, a couple $100 for some reason. But I think it's killer. You can listen to it for free, just stream it. But I got the actual one that has an Albino Slug on there. Anyways, it has a song, The Redeem Team. Well, it's a trip. Don't read how I got the CD. I was seeing him again at the Catalyst later on. With a different girlfriend than I took to the first show. She was all down for music though. She became an instant Buckethead fan. So I went to the merch booth and just picked out this random CD, and it happened to be. It wasn't even coming out yet. It was like because it was like a month before it was supposed to come out, but he already had it on his merch table. And Buckethead's like so fucking secretive about shit. It wasn't like being promoted at all that. Hey, his new album that's gonna come out next month. You can get now. Like I mean, I just lucked out. And then as soon as we put it in her car on the way back to our pad, we recognized the song that he played that night because it was like one song he played that I didn't recognize because I've been listening to so much of his shit. What's up, Brandon? See, Brandon was there too. Yeah, that one guy. That was literally what he's called. Yeah. And then there's that beatboxer guy that was badass too. So anyways, this one, and then back in the day when Pepper's Ghost came out, me and my friends were on this. We were like pre-ordered this from his website and everything, so we got it in the mail right when it came out, when it's supposed to come out. And this one's worth a chunk of change now, I guess. Really cool CD though. I love the fucking artwork on it. But here's Giant Robot. This is one I got from Warehouse back in the day. Now this one's kind of. I don't think they're still making this one. They might be. It's worth getting if you can. And then so it's cool. I was able to find. So here's the actual CD, but I was able to find somebody recorded that whole show that I seen at the Catalyst. Let's see if make sure my date was right. Yeah, February 24th. Oh. I guess it was 2006. Anyways, someone had pretty much the whole show on YouTube, so I ran the fucking show, and it sounded good. It was good, like somebody did it with a good camera, with a good microphone. So I ran that show through Cubase back in the day. Cubase LE, like the demo version. Ripping. And so I got this cool live album of what I'd seen. It sounds great. So, you know. Oh, dude, hell yeah, see? Fucking bro, so one of my students gives me this bottle. One of my students, I'm only teaching, I had like one of my neighbors, another friend, this one doctor I've been teaching, and the doctor's stuck it out the longest, so him and his wife gifted me this cool bottle of whiskey. Drank a few shots last night, it's nice. Not distilled in Texas. but refined in Texas. Is that the same shit? And then the last time I seen Buckethead, oh, look out! Here in Texas, I got this Buckethead land, but it's not the Buckethead land from back in the day. It's not Buckethead land 2. He started a whole new batch of fucking records, and he put out 300 albums just in like since I seen this in 2016. And he has it on his website. Go check it out. Pikes Peak, Buckethead Land, Pikes Peak. And he has them listed like comic books like this. So this one's number 1, and it goes all the way to 300. Now I have 313 is right here. This one is, he sent to me, fucking, he wrote number 3 on here. It's not number 3, it's 313. I don't know if it's 3 out of the batch, why he wrote number 3. I don't know Buckethead personally, Brian, but the weird shit, his website's so fucking weird that if you order anything in there, like, you don't know if it's ever gonna come. And that's kind of how this was. I ordered like this personalized CD, and I was like forgot about it basically. And it was like 6 months later, like a long time. But anyways, it's cool. It's from Buckethead, and then here's one that I got this a long time ago, where you could, like, if you pre-ordered this shit, you could get something personalized from him. And each one was different, where he did the artwork. And so that's some artwork from Buckethead, which is cool. And again, just you get a blank CD. But anyways, I got 2 things. You know what I mean? Cool personalized stuff from the freaking master. But stoked to get some of his stuff on vinyl finally. Like, I've never seen it on vinyl. And like, this import sounds really good, which sometimes imports sound like shit. Like, in the sense, like it's like a boot, like you tell, like a bootleg import, not like like an import of a, you know, of like I'm forgetting the name of that one label that has stuff they put out in America and Europe. But alright, enough of the Buckethead talk. It got on it because I got this, like I said, I got this it's cool. My old drummer's been watching the videos. Man, I feel bad that I didn't say hi to Christopher at first. He's been in the vinyl community for days. It's cool that he chimed in. I hope, if you're still watching, what's up, brother? Oh, and then I got a couple cassette tapes. I was kind of mad. I've been trying to stay off, well, not really stay off of their Facebook page, but usually there's not that much interesting, but so I've been trying to, I'll go to it and watch, but I lagged for a few days, and like, there usually hasn't been anything that makes me want to go straight down there. Well, I missed out, like it was like a day late. Somebody had dropped off a whole collection of Black Flag stuff, and it would have had the live one in '84 with the green. I have that on CD, I don't have that on vinyl or cassette. Would have swooped up the cassette, and they had My War, Damage. I would have at least got My War, and I probably would have bought Damage just to have another copy, because I have that on cassette tape. But what they had left, those are all gone. Wasn't surprised. I got Family Man, which I have this on vinyl. One side spoken word, one side is instrumental music. Pretty cool. It just depends if you're into Henry Rollins. I enjoy it, because, you know what I mean? I like poetry. And then here's In My Head with a weird album cover, but it's Black Flag. It says SST, and it's music. I don't know if to speak of a reissue or what is going on here, but I have In My Head, and so anyways. But I really, not my favorite Black Flag albums, but hey, they were there. They were only $10 a piece. They weren't too overpriced. Super fun. All right, so we'll change it up. I'm going to try not to bore you guys for too long, because I have to make a bunch of food today. I am the Chef Boyardee. Nothing too extreme, though. 2 hams, 3 turkey breasts, and then a bunch of sides. Big on the sides. Okay. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, cream corn, beans from the Walmart deli, potato salad, deviled eggs, macaroni salad. That's just off the top of my head. Space pudding. We have 5 different pies here. I know there's another side in there somewhere. Anyways, fucking go big or go home on that one. You know what I mean? If you can. Dude, you watched Little Corey Gory? I mean, I watched this last night. That's a good one. I did Assault on Precinct 13, which is technically a New Year's Eve movie, I realized. But it wasn't. But they have the Christmas decorations still up in the police station, so it qualifies as a police fucking movie. And then I fell asleep to Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original one, the director's cut. Watch Precinct 13, then It's a Wonderful Life on VHS, and then went to bed to this one. You know what I mean? Fucking, dude, it fits. This one, the creepiest fucking scene is a little kid. They're visiting the grandpa who in the insane asylum, or the old age, and was never spoken a word in 10 years, whatever it is. And they're like, oh, just stay with Grandpa. You're safe with him. You know, he doesn't even fucking talk. And he's just sitting there all fucking, a catatonic state, they call it, or whatever. And all of a sudden, he's gets this fucking creepy grin and looks down at his grandson, little kid. And he's like, you want to know about fucking Christmas? And tells him this fucking trippy, weird shit about Christmas. It is, then they walk in and he just goes back to not saying anything. And so the kid, then on the way home, if you've seen the movie, it's fucking brutal. I don't want to start to describe the next scene, but anyways, then he ends up at the grocery store as an adult after he went through this traumatic experience with this whole Santa Claus drama. You should put on the Santa Claus outfit. Did you not do a background check on this dude you hired? I guess not. Maybe he called the doctor who brought him in for the job first, the shrink. Either way, hey, it's like when I watched Home Alone 2 and you were they were saying, the phone lines are down, How are the phone lines down if he's ordering pizza every day? None of that shit. When you watch, there's a bunch of but you just got to roll with it. Pretend he was being an asshole for spilling the Pepsi on the passports. Said fuck you to everyone that night. And you know what? The mom and dad were buzzed. Fuck, we're leaving Kevin. Fuck him. And then when they sobered up in the plane, they had to pretend oh, we forgot. Fucking asshole. We get it. No? Too much backstory there? Oh, dude, it was a loss. Do you know what's funny? How many people probably still just knock on that door? Hey, what's up? Or I actually put new strings on my nylon string. It's going to be way out of tune, which I apologize, but... For some reason, I'm hearing Feliz Navidad in my head right now, and I can't play it. Oh, look at that! Sound like Gigi Allen, who's a guitar player over here. So what up, Brandon? Are you cooking food today? Where you go? Are you going to mom? Was mom coming over to your house? You going over to fucking mom's place? What's going on tonight? You going where you crashing Randy's crib or what? Is it who's still here? Is that Beetle or? I'll down for a little while on 2 hams in the smoker. Oh shit! That's what she said. Hey, when YouTube asked me who's your audience, I said not lame people. I clicked on not lame people. Nylon strings are a pain in the ass to put strings on. They're a pain in the ass to get set in tune when you just put your strings on, but after all the pain, it's worth it. I had a love for nylon strings very early on just because I love classical guitar, and you kind of had the real classical guitar sound. You had to have nylon strings, and it was like hell. I mean, just to do the knots aren't really that difficult, but to me, I would usually get the cheater bees, and the knots never would stick anyways because the little knot wouldn't even be tight enough. Dude, you are, bro. with that fucking belly of yours now, you're at least a whole. You're like one in a little midget. All right, true story. I'm going to hell for this one. I'm going to hell for this one. Anyways, recently, some little people tipped my tip jar. I'm just saying they didn't have to reach down that far to tip the tip jar. That's all I realized right now. That's not funny at all. There's not funny. It's not. Why would you laugh at something? You know what I mean? So let's immature people would laugh at stupid shit like that. No. Dude, that footage came to my feed where that guy from that one band, whatever it was, I can't remember the name of the band because I really wasn't a fan of his band, but he did that About a Girl version where he just totally, vocally is just ruining the song. Well, he's doing his own interpretation on it. And it shows the band members. It's like fucking, usually like when I would try and sing a song, the look you and Randy would make. Anyways, it's almost got its own little. Bro. Dude, you need to get on the Thai program, dude. 1 meal every 2 hours. Dude, that scene I was watching Christmas Vacation. It's funny the jokes when you're younger that didn't hit so hard, but when you're older, the jokes that hit harder when you were younger now, they're still kind of funny, but then it's like the scene where the garage door opens, he's got his chainsaw and the fucking in the hockey mask. Just that right there had me fucking dying the other night. And then the neighbors are all, where do you think that's gonna fit? You know, and he's all bend over, I'll show you. And he's all, how dare you tell me that? Like, I wasn't talking to you, buddy. Oh man. He was like, Griswold was the ultimate badass. And then when he gets in the mall, he's all in the hooter, hotter, like a little bit nipply out, fucking. I don't know if you could do that now. I don't give a shit. That was funny as fuck. That my dad would have been saying all that shit, would have got her number, took her out to dinner later that night, ditched us for Christmas, and got his fucking, great time. I'm not judging. Shitters. Either way. I was busking and I was playing a reggae song. Love reggae, right? I love reggae. Everyone loves reggae. Apparently not everyone. This lady walks by in her ugly, she had a Crocodile Dundee hat. I'm gonna be real. She looked like she I don't. She did. She looked like she looked like the type of chick who probably just didn't wipe her ass all the way. But besides that, she had a Crocodile Dundee hat. It's making sense now. Crocodile Dundee, you motherfucker never worried about wiping. But she walked by and she said, "Play some Christmas music." She said, "Play some Christmas music," right? And dude, I had like five comebacks loaded, right? Like, oh, fuck, thanks, Karen. You know what I mean? Eat a fat one. But it's around Christmas time. You know what I mean? Her dude next to her, like he would have had to come at me because my comeback, I guarantee, was gonna fuck her up. So I just stayed mellow. I stayed mellow, like Brandon knows I always do, and I kept playing. I had a cordless setup, by the way, so I could have ran all the way, like right behind him, and just taunted him with reggae for a whole another half a block. But um, I just said it is Christmas music. You know what I mean? Like I yelled out, but I was like, you know what I mean? And I thought that was just the most the a comeback, like if you know what I mean. But afterwards, I feel like I should have thrown the Karen one out. I should have been like, "Look, thanks, Karen." You know what I mean? Because that's like basically that's like the way of calling out some, you know what I mean, a grumpy bitch, a bitch. You know what I mean? No. Oh, dude, it's funny how people react to words. Oh my gosh, I've done it. It's gotta be a good stack of words though. In my defense, Brandon, I was right about that one debate. Merry Christmas, brother. Have a good one. Tell Brianna I said hello. Merry Christmas. If you see, go check in on Randy. If you take a picture of him in that apron and put it on Facebook so we can, you know, you should have heard him talk about his baking history the other night. He was talking about how he was baking by like 5.5, I guess. Later, brother. All right, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit longer. It's already 4 o'clock out here in Texas. Try to get Pocket DeLucci 5. No, I'm just hanging out alone now, so it's all good. Here, we'll jam out then to some flamenco. tune, though. That's a good thing. Well, hello, nobody that's watching. Cheers. So, I mean, there's people all around. All right, the coffee's cold. I'm going to finish this cup out and play a couple little tunes. I mean, I'm already playing now. The strings are finally sitting. Well, Merry Christmas. It was Easter and another autumn. It's still taking a second to set. I'll put these on. That poor last one just hadn't played it since I put them on. Now this drink gotta have. I mean, they get dead pretty quick, So fresh pear sounds so much better for the first few days or so.
amps might have to go. Yep. Alright, we'll do one more song. I can't just cut out quick like that on you guys. Oh gosh, so much I want to play too. Alright, we'll play this one. guys. See you next time. Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. I gotta start prepping some food and all that good stuff. So Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good day. If you're having a shitty day, try to make the best of it and stay positive and all that good stuff. So hopefully you're not though. But stay positive. Play lots of music. Call some loved ones. Forgive people you weren't trying to and all that stuff. So see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I want to stop. You know, I hit the X.